Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the University of Portsmouth graduation ceremony. Before the ceremony begins, we would like to share with you some of our students' achievements. Please enjoy our short Alumni Association video.
At the time that I was at Portsmouth, I think it helped me realise my ambition. I came in a normal working class girl from Reading. I think I found my voice when I was at Portsmouth.
Excited.
Nervous.
Relief.
Adventurous.
My very first day at Portsmouth, there was a mixture of trepidation. I was moving away from home for the first time.
It was quite daunting. I hadn't been in a place with that many people, but that soon flipped around because you realise everyone else is more scared than you are.
My fondest memories of my time at Portsmouth have been the friendships that I've made and also just being inspired in the lectures.
It was so exciting to be at uni and be straight away in like a live broadcast environment, and that first initial memory has sort of sparked something that hopefully I'll continue for the rest of my life.
It's definitely made me a confident young lady that can go forward now, and I wouldn't really hesitate to take on anything in life.
The emotion I felt when I was sitting in the graduation hall was something surreal. It was the end result of a lot of hard work.
I can remember all of those days sat down thinking, I don't understand what I'm writing about here, or I don't know how to reference. Thinking back to how far I'd come along the whole journey, and then handing that piece in, and then receiving the results, it was a very special moment. It's been an amazing experience. If I could do it all again, I would.
What excites me the most for the future is that I can be part of what I was thinking of being when I was studying university, actually make those bridges and those buildings and say that I've done this and feel quite great for it.
Since I graduated from Portsmouth, I haven't been able to keep away. I've kept in touch with the alumni team. I've done some volunteering with them, so I've been back a couple of times to do Facebook Lives, so I've hosted some events.
The careers and employability, they went above and beyond. And to know that they were there for 5 years after I finished university helps with the pressure of the real world.
I benefited from the postgraduate scholarship, and I think that has been amazing in terms of making it easier and less stressful to go and do a master.
It isn't the end of your journey in Portsmouth. Portsmouth will always be here for you, and as an alumni, there is so much more to offer.
I am incredibly proud to always be part of Portsmouth. It is part of my soul. It's part of who I am today. It's made me who I am today, and to be able to go back and keep giving back is great.
This is an important day in the life of the university, a day for us to celebrate the success of our graduates. It's a great pleasure to welcome you to this ceremony and to formally declare this congregation of the university open. Please be seated.
Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies, gentlemen and graduates, it is a great privilege to welcome you at this special time to our university and our city. Graduation is a wonderful time for students, for family and friends, and for university staff too. For our students, today is a key stopping point, perhaps a time for decisions. After today, some of you will carry on studying, perhaps at Portsmouth. Others of you will move straight into the careers that you have been planning for some time. Some of you might take a little longer to work out what you want to do, as many of us do. And some of you will be off to foreign lands for an adventure. For most of you, today is your last day with us, having achieved what you set out to achieve when you joined us some time ago. Since you've been with us, there have been many challenges. You will have faced personal challenges, and together we have had to deal with the pandemic. I have constantly been amazed and overwhelmed by how you have worked to support each other, keep everybody safe, and stay focused on your studies. Because you have overcome so many challenges to be here today, it gives me particular pleasure to be able to personally and on behalf of the staff at the university, congratulate you on your well-earned achievement. I am immensely proud of you all, and I hope you are too. Today is also a very special day for family and friends, some of whom are here with us today. Family and friends will have seen you grow and go off to university. Now they are with you to celebrate the end of one stage of your journey and the start of another. This is an important moment in their lives too. They have supported you, worried about you, inspired you, and encouraged you. Your parents, partners, children, wider family and friends have been vital support networks. So I think it's appropriate that you, our graduates, join me in thanking them. Graduates, if you would please stand. This is a great photo opportunity. Feel free to face your families, give them a wave. Now, graduates, this is the chance to thank your supporters, so please join me in giving them a resounding round of applause. That was a good practice. But shall we try that with a little more gusto? So 1, 2, 3, big round of applause. Now that is much more the level of enthusiasm I'm used to seeing on Guildhall Walk on a Friday night. Graduates, please be seated. Graduation is also a special time for my university colleagues who will have seen you grow intellectually, socially, and emotionally. They will have played a significant role in that growth. I want to thank them for their support of you too. The pandemic has been incredibly difficult for them also, and through it all, their priority and their focus has remained on supporting you to reach this day. I hope that as soon-to-be university graduates, you are confident that you are graduating from a university that is recognised as part of the modern global elite of universities, tackling the real challenges of the 21st century. We have the best rating, TEF Gold, for our teaching. We have more academic staff producing more world-class research than ever before, and our research and innovation is helping to make the world a better place. For example, through our work on enzymes, we are pushing scientific boundaries to make plastics recyclable. Through Revolution Plastics, we are leading the way in international policy making on sustainability and climate change. Through our Extreme Environments Labs and in our work with the RNLI, we are improving water safety, informing international and UK policies, changing behaviour and practice, and saving lives in the water. Through the International Centre for Forensic Psychology, we are changing training and practice for securing evidence and gathering intelligence, including enhancing lie detection in security, military and forensic settings. But we plan more, much more. The university has a vision that by 2030 we will be the top modern university nationally and one of the top 100 young universities globally. We hope that as we realise our vision, we will make you even more proud of your association with us. And certainly across the world, there are many difficult challenges for you to focus on with your new knowledge and skills. It can be easy to be pessimistic, perhaps even a little anxious, but days like today are the reason why I am optimistic. When I look at you, I see passionate, highly skilled and educated people full of ideas, ready and prepared to reshape our world. Seeing you all today gives me tremendous hope and a welcome reminder that whatever difficulties we have to face, our future is in good hands, your hands. I hope you feel that too. You will be the future leaders, thinkers, creators, and innovators that this country and world desperately needs. Please make use of our excellent Alumni Association to support you to realise that. And when you are successful, as we know you will be, please keep in touch, perhaps even come back to inspire a future generation of Portsmouth students. Finally, I urge you to live by the values of your university in all that you do. Be responsible, be open, and be ambitious. I congratulate you all on your awards and wish you every success for your future. Congratulations to you all. Vice-Chancellor. The university has resolved to confer the award of Doctor of the University Honoris Causa upon David Willits.
Honoured guests, colleagues, graduands, ladies and gentlemen, one of the great privileges of days like today is the awarding of honorary university titles. These are given to individuals who have made a significant contribution to the life and work of the university and to those who have made a significant contribution to the wider community. Today, I'm delighted that we are awarding such an honour to the Right Honourable Lord David Willits, Fellow of the Royal Society. Some of you might know of David, but let me give you his background. David was born and educated in Birmingham. He then went to Oxford University before going on to work in the Treasury and then for Mrs. Thatcher while she was Prime Minister. He remarked that a meeting with Mrs. Thatcher was very much like going to have your homework marked by the headmistress. David became a Conservative Member of Parliament for nearby Havant in 1992 and served as their MP until 2015, at which point he was given the honour of a lordship and became Lord Willits of Havant. David also served as Minister for Universities and Science from 2010 to 2014 in the UK coalition government. Now, David is, among other things, President of the Advisory Council at the influential cross-party think tank, the Resolution Foundation, a think tank dedicated to improving the living standards of those on low and middle incomes. He is also a visiting professor at King's College London, and recently he was appointed chair of the UK Space Agency. David has written many pamphlets and 2 influential books. The first, The Pinch, is subtitled How the Baby Boomers Took Their Children's Future and Why They Should Give It Back. Some of the younger members of the audience might now have an idea of a granny's Christmas present, in the hope that some hints are dropped and received. His second book, A University Education, is part memoir about his period as Minister for Universities and Science, part history of universities, and part analysis of the challenges facing universities in the early 21st century. It is a very readable book, which is not something that is common to books about universities. Indeed, I sometimes wonder whether being easy to understand is taken as an insult by some writers. Simplifying complex ideas and articulating them in an engaging way is an invaluable skill in our increasingly complex world, and David has a rare gift for it. In his time, and to reflect his obvious intellectual abilities, David has been known as two brains. This is a rare accolade for anyone, but for a politician it is unheard of. After all, if we think of politicians as having two of anything, it is very rarely two brains. Two faces, perhaps, but certainly not two brains. But David is an exception, and this is why we honour him today. Firstly, as a local politician, he served our area with distinction. And as a national politician, he's been a friend to universities, and more generally, he has shown how one can disagree reasonably and with integrity. Secondly, as Universities Minister, David made many significant decisions that transformed the way universities operate and created more opportunities for young people. The most significant of his decisions, in my view, was the removal of what was called the student number control. Let me explain this obscure phrase. The student number control was essentially a cap on the number of students who could go to university each year. The removal of this cap meant that universities could offer places to whoever they thought had the potential to benefit from a university degree, and of course, who also wanted to go to university. To put it more starkly, it is almost certainly the case that if the cap was still in place today, now, some of you graduating today would have been denied the opportunity to come to university at all. Now, I've not asked David exactly why he wanted to remove the student number control, but I suspect it is no coincidence that while many of his Conservative colleagues represented constituencies in the leafier parts of the country, parts of the country in which most school leavers traditionally go to university, David did not. While nearly 3 in 4, or 75%, of school leavers from Wimbledon and Richmond go to university, fewer than 2 in 5, that's under 20%, from Havant did and still do. David was fairly sure that he would not get many more Havant school leavers into university if it meant fewer from Richmond were going to go to university. The only way to widen access to university for disadvantaged young people was to remove the number control so that more from Havant did not mean fewer from elsewhere. David Willett has undoubtedly made a huge and meaningful contribution to widening access to university to people from all backgrounds. He is an extremely intellectually gifted man. He is committed to the transformational power of universities, and he is a great supporter of science and technology and the difference they can make to the society and to the economy. But most of all, David is committed to the kind of reasonable politics that is in everyone's interests, and that, unfortunately, is the exception rather than the norm today. Vice-Chancellor, it is for these reasons that today we're awarding David an honorary degree.
By the authority of the University, it's my pleasure, David, to admit you to the degree of Doctor of the University Honoris Causa. Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much for those kind and generous words. Could have been drafted by my mother, I'd have said. They were so warm-hearted, and thank you for that endorsement. And I would like to repay the thanks. First of all, having represented as the Member of Parliament Havant, near here, for over 20 years, I'd first of all like to thank the University of Portsmouth for what the University of Portsmouth does for our area. We're very fortunate to have a dynamic university like this one in the centre of Portsmouth, Gosport, Havant. A town with a university has a different feel to it. And I must say, one of the greatest things about having a university, is the students that are attracted from around the country and from around the world. They give the place a vitality, they give a sense of optimism, they keep a place alive, and we're very proud of what the University of Portsmouth contributes to this area. But of course, many of the graduates, as we will now think of you after today, whose achievements we're marking today, will come from not just all over Britain, will be coming from all over the world. And another debt we all have to the University of Portsmouth for what it has done to educate you, particularly in those crucial disciplines in biomedicine and pharmacy that we are celebrating today. And the university provides people with professional qualifications who will go on through your life to serve thousands, hundreds of thousands of people. And that's only possible because of the education and training you've had here over the last few years. But it's not just that. Portsmouth also, as a research university, is contributing to the extension of knowledge, understanding our world better, with fantastic achievements in scientific research. And one of them, indeed, is in areas of life sciences and biomedicine. There may be a graduate whose achievements we are marking today who will go on to make crucial advances in understanding Alzheimer's, neurodegenerative disease, helping in the understanding of those diseases and treatments, and perhaps even other means in which we can enable people to live with them. So a university has a fantastic public role and something we should celebrate. And of course, there will be people who say, well, there's too many people who go to university, why bother? I want to assure every graduate here today that the evidence is overwhelming, that the experience of going to university will enhance your future lives in many ways. Sometimes we measure that in earnings, and of course, by and large, graduates do earn more, and it's right that that is one of the factors which may have led you to go to university. But it's not the only thing that university is about. A better understanding of the world, a better sense of your capacity to shape your life as a future product, a greater range of understandings of a wider range of people from different backgrounds, maybe with different views, probably a greater diversity of people than you have met before, and which will send you out into the world a wiser, more tolerant, more understanding person. So I'd like to congratulate today's students on your achievement and say how fortunate Portsmouth, Britain, the world is that people with your accomplishments are going to be serving your area and your country for years to come. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you so much, David, for that inspiring speech. Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the formal part of the ceremony, and I invite the Vice-Chancellor and the Academic Registrar to make the formal declarations, after which the students will process. They will be congratulated first by the Vice-Chancellor and then by myself, the Executive Dean of Science and Health. Before that, though, and while we are getting the students ready to process, we have prepared a short film of congratulations from all of the staff around the university.
It is my sincere pleasure to bring you warm wishes and congratulations on your graduation.
Massive congratulations from me to you on completing your degree and becoming a 2022 graduate of the University of Portsmouth.
You have achieved something extraordinary, and the university is very proud of you and your classmates, the class of 22.
Congratulations from the My Portmouth team!
It's been the most incredible few years, and you should be so very proud of everything that you've achieved during your time here. All of the staff here at the university are also incredibly proud of where you are today.
We're all extremely very proud of you, and we hope to see some of you again soon doing some postgrad studies later on in the future.
We look forward to seeing you move forward with many more wonderful achievements and milestones in your life ahead. We are committed to supporting you into the future and being part of your onward journey.
You're now part of a global family of more than 250,000 Portsmouth alumni. I'm privileged to be a part of it too. I still remember the sense of pride and happiness from my mum and dad seeing me walk across the stage of the Guildhall.
Well done for your achievements. You should be proud of yourself.
All the best for your futures.
Congratulations!
From everyone at the chaplaincy team.
Congratulations and enjoy your special day.
Take time to celebrate all you've achieved, the memories you've gathered, the friends you've made, and the person that you've become.
My advice to you is to acknowledge the voices in your head, be attuned to the feelings in your heart, but always, always trust your gut. You've got this.
I thank you for trusting those precious years to the University of Portsmouth and wish you all the very best for the many exciting things that life will offer you in the future.
It is all about you and celebrating with your friends and family. And remember, you will always be part of Portsmouth. Congratulations on your graduation.
Vice-Chancellor, as Academic Registrar, I certify that all those presented at this ceremony have successfully completed their studies and have satisfied all conditions and requirements of the University.
By the authority of the University, I confirm that all those who are duly qualified are hereby admitted for the degrees for which they have been successful. Now, can I just say that it is a formal event, but it's also a celebration. So do feel free to give lots of cheers, claps, and so on to encourage your students as they process across the stage. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the following successful candidates from the School of Pharmacy and Biomedical Sciences. For the award of Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Science, Menaka Acharya. Akib Ahmad. Sumia Akhtar. Lucas Alves Fernandez. Nakeem Anna. Ikra Arshad. Grace Atkins. Melbourne Baby. Tiana Barrientos. Saida Raymond Bashir. Sophia Burkett. Jack Boxall. Carl Bray. Jessica Brown. Andrew Bryceland. Sophia Buchanan. Grace Castle. Oscar Cherry. Bethany Coleman. Carla Castan. Olivia Costello. Natisha Dagwa. Bintu Damfra. Teresa Flores Deville. Joshua Desi. Yara Diaz-Yank. Nathan Dickens. Fiona Douglas. With the Oxford University Press Achievement in Biosciences Prize, Sean Ewing. Yang Feng. Lawrence Fernandez. Tia Fletcher. Shannon Gaskin. Anne Gully. Selena Garong. Janika Garong. Kritika Garong. Chloe Hamilton. Caleb Hansen. Clara Hall. Sophia Hauer. Denisa Riak. Jack Jennings. Parashe Jiri. Curtis Johnson. Justin Johnson. Merlin Joy. Jaden Kelly. Chloe Ladwa. Chiang Penley. Wai-Ying Jen Lei. Hannah Laso. Parishma Limbu. Yawin Liu. Ella Loosby Breeze. Charity Malosi. Molly McNamara. Linda Murad. Shakila Najari. Fidak Nafi. Matthew Nelson. Alice Newell. Sasha Sibuga. Senna Owusu. Hannah Padfield. Lily Pager. Harrison Peacock. Marta Pereira de Carmo. Despina Patrici. Benedict Placidi. Anna Prunich. Juri Prakash. Cody Keyser. Ali Rabi. Amira Rahman. Shalini Rasaili. Nathan Rash. Samaya Russell. Diana Sir Philippe Fernandez. Mano Sabri. Shahida Safar. Sarah Sahi. Fahim Salam. Lubna Salim. Sebastian Slumbers. Edward Spooner Lillington. Sophia Stashkostka. Naomi Stringer. Richard Suxton. Mariam Solomon. Gavin Sutherland. Yong Hon Tan. Ashakuma Thadanisan. Maria Toma. Shalom Tawila. With the IBMS President's Prize, Irina Vaz. Irina Vatasoyun. Leah Vincent Gerald. Miles Watkins. Jodie White. For the award of Bachelor of Science in Pharmacology, Eva Ashfield. Rabanitas. Grace Baker. Kimran Jade Bainwaite. Serene Binusam. Melanie Carrion-Show. Benjamin Chadwick. Liam Clark. Jolene Dansu. Isabel Harrison. Megan Kavanagh. Natalia Kunar. Yeah, I just read that one. Natalia Kunar. Benjamin Lote. Hey Ailu. Nana Aisha Mahmood. Rimshah Mala. Avantika Menon. Suleiman Yang. James O'Connor. Uluwatomisin Udulana. Yusuf Rahimi. Ravina Sahota. With the Professor Mike Parsons Memorial Prize for Pharmacology, Lance Salonga. Sierra Sapong. Manpreet Singh. Christopher Stainthorpe. Alina Thapa. Zoe Ushihulu. Chimwendu Uzodonma. Hu Ching Wong. For the award of Master of Science in Medical Biotechnology, Felix Asari. For the award of Master in Pharmacy, Ala Abdul Salam. Dana Abdul Rahman. Rachel Adakwa. Amina Raiden. Efelua Adeni Reagan. Muadeen Adiwali. Rafiat Aguda. Sarah Ahmed. Shafiat Ahmed. Riam Ajel. Aisha Aldakil. Sarah Al-Gamadi. Saria Ali. Ayat Altamimi. Fatemeh Ahmed Dana. Namira Ansari. Chuku Amika Atamon Yogo. You made me lose my pace on the page. Alan Awat. Aisha Azam. Shannon Bala Chandra. Claudia Balungi Abigaba. Ibrahim Ban Saud. Shivani Bart. Haley Bossel. Melba Biju. Andrew Boutros. Shivani Chadha. El Caterini Christodoulou. Elaine Amber Jiawen Chua. Arnold Kirker. With the National Pharmacy Association Prize for Pharmacology, Misha Dickey. Maisie Edwards. Sharon Agulu. Hiba El Malik. With the Vicky Harmer Prize, Eloise Foe. Connor Finnegan. Maria Gantas. Rory Gildy. Sanjeet Gunneswaran. Sharad Gurung. Rana Hassan. Arisha Hamani. Diana Binti Idris. Mohammed Jafar. Vidya Giawak. Charlotte Jones. Furkan Karadal. Imran Kal. Michael Kumson. Maya Ladwa. Hannah Lloyd. Fadumu Muhammad. Zara Mansur. Megan Mapp. Abraham Bow. Adam Morris. Ruth Nazara Maidre Theos. Daniel Oberhor. Yuchikuwu Divine Okoli. Jenny Parry. Florence Phillips. Lauren Pollard. Sumi Pan. Kamisha Ram. Ran Rashid. With the Day-Lewis Prize for Excellence, Daniel Roberts. Matha Shalini Sharmagan Nathan. Olivia Samasadram. Shankavi Sudhentharam. Ifeoma Chevchik. Hilal Talat. Lama Tawfik. Despina Theocharadu. Benjamin Thomas. Nikita Trivedi. Dylan Tunsil. Caroline Watts. Ishianisu Zimbango. Vice-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of the students from the School of Pharmacy and Biomedical Sciences.
Vice-Chancellor, I present to you Shannon Gaskin to respond to the University on behalf of the graduates.
Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, welcome. It is an honour to be addressing you all here today. Our time at the University of Portsmouth has been challenging to say the least. However, every person in this room should feel extremely proud of themselves and their achievements. Today, we take time to reflect and to enjoy our day before we take the next steps into our futures, whilst remembering the wonderful times that the university has provided us with. A few years ago, we came to the University of Portsmouth full of hope, courage, and excitement. We are so lucky to have spent several years in an incredible city, creating memories, enjoying the glorious weather, and of course, spending countless hours in the library and Park 2.23. Joining the university was taking the first leap into adult life for many of us, experiencing all the joys that life could throw at us, overcoming every obstacle we faced, and developing our washing machine skills for one. And whilst we all head on to pastures new, I'm certain we can reflect on the experiences here fondly, knowing that there are no limits to our potential. The graduates within this room have shown remarkable resilience throughout the most unprecedented times experienced throughout our studies. Although our student experience may have been atypical, we have excelled in making the most of every second, whilst becoming Zoom experts and adapting to a new way of learning. None of which could have been achieved without the invaluable support of our lecturers and support staff. They never allowed us to feel alone or struggle throughout the most difficult of circumstances. As we move on to the next chapter of our lives, we must remember what we have overcome and achieved, and simply how much we have changed as individuals throughout our journeys. Of course, we will face challenges, yet we must believe in ourselves to overcome these. As Michelle Obama once said, don't be afraid, be focused, be determined, be hopeful, and be empowered. Thank you.
Now, at this point in the proceedings, it is normal for us to hear from our Chancellor, Karen Blackett, but unfortunately she cannot be with us, but she always likes to give a message to our graduates, so she has recorded a short video for us. So let's hear from Karen Blackett.
Hi, I'm Karen Blackett and I am the Chancellor of the University. Massive congratulations from me to you on completing your degree and becoming a 2022 graduate of the University of Portsmouth. We have something in common. I am also a graduate of the university and have been where you are today, albeit nearly 30 years ago. Although it was a very long time ago, I still remember the sense of pride and happiness from my mum and dad seeing me walk across the stage of the Guildhall. They were first-generation immigrants from Barbados to the UK, and my graduation was a huge achievement for them both, not just me. I also remember my own overwhelming feeling of relief and happiness that I had done it, but also slight trepidation about what was next. Getting my degree was the first big step in a lifelong journey of learning, and I continue to learn and develop every single day. Graduating is an amazing achievement. I hope you take the time to pause for a moment and really celebrate. Take the time to reflect on what you have just accomplished and your time at Portsmouth. Please share your stories of your next steps. We love to hear about the great things our graduates are doing as it inspires the next generation. Now, as you enter the next phase of your lifelong journey of learning, you will face constant changes. There will be many highs, but there will also be bumps in the road. The socio-political environment we find ourselves in today may be bringing some anxiety. The outbreak of war in the Ukraine, rising inflation, and the cost of living are all real challenges that we face. This environment, combined with the constant arrival of new technological developments, innovations, and changes in ways of working, means that we find ourselves living constantly in what psychologists call the learning dip. During the period when you are learning something new, your performance will naturally dip. But over time, as you get more experience, your performance rises again. The issue for all of us, however, is that we're constantly having to learn new things as the world is changing so quickly. Hence, we are constantly being plunged into the dip, which can trigger fear and worry. Worry that we will initially not be totally competent and that we'll get ourselves into trouble as a result. This naturally affects our confidence. So, when this happens, I want you to remember something for me. Whenever you feel like you can't, I want you to turn that thought into, I can't yet. Because you will be able to do it, whatever it is. With the right support, encouragement, and perseverance, you can and you will achieve. You have so much to offer. We believe in you. I believe in you. The university will be there to support you and be your cheerleaders. You're now part of a global family of more than 250,000 Portsmouth alumni. I'm privileged to be a part of it too. Make the most of the wonderful connections, networks and mentoring that this community opens up. You will have times ahead where you are not sure about what the right decision is. What is the right thing to do? My advice to you is to acknowledge the voices in your head, be attuned to the feelings in your heart, but always, always trust your gut. You've got this. Now, one last thing, and it's important. Please take the time to look up from your screens and look around you. Really look. You can change the world by starting with the world immediately around you. You have the ability to make it a much, much better place. I genuinely believe that every single one of us has a superpower inside us. Find it, nurture it, and use it. That is an amazing gift, and please use it wisely. I'm really relying on you to do this. But right now, however, it's all about you and celebrating with your friends and family. Enjoy, you deserve it, and remember, you will always be part of Portsmouth. Congratulations in graduating in 2022.
I'd like to add my congratulations to all of our graduates and to all those who have helped them during their journey here studying at the university. Now, the celebrations continue down in Ravelin Park. We have a marquee, some drinks, canopies and live music if you'd like to join us after the ceremony. I now declare this congregation of the university closed. Please be upstanding for the academic procession.